Hello. I'm actually, technically speaking, I'm plagiarizing against myself. So, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be commentating over my Moonlit Forest concept videos. So that way you can have a sort of better feel of the level. So, ah, might want to mute it. Okay, so you're probably wondering at this point right here why I have to have all of this set up. So the first thing I want to point out is that you hit the checkpoint. So that means that when you die, you enter through exit 2. Oh, sorry, through entrance 2. And that's the main bit of the level. You have to die and then respawn in entrance 2. There will be a one up there so you don't die after entrance 2 and then immediately get back to the level. So it also acts as a checkpoint in itself. Now, the reason why it doesn't happen when you die at the moment is because Mario only has one life, so that means it's an instant game over. Now for the reserve bit. Now, if you click on the X button and you get yourself some more coins, and then you click on the X button and you play again, you can reload those coins and just play the same bit over and over again, getting yourself more coins. And obviously that's game breaking. So, when you have a reserve mushroom in here, you have to activate it in order to get past these plants down here. That means that next time you come back through clicking on the X button, you won't have this reserve here, so you can't get past that bit, making it impossible. However, if you get a game over and properly die, then this comes back up. So let's move on to this scene. I'm quite proud of this little contraption made over there. And you can see the setup of everything that happens all makes sense earlier. And I'm actually surprised that the timings, this timing right here, I got first time, which is impressive because I didn't really expect that to happen. Now this one works because you see, if you look back right here, you can see that Buzzy Beetle that just disappeared over there. I'm really fast at this bit. See that little Buzzy Beetle up there? When you respawn Buzzy Beetles, they turn back into the shell. Funnily enough, in my hack, I actually can fix it. I just took a look at the code, and the respawn ID for the Goomba, I think it's a Goomba. I'm just gonna call it for a blue shell Koopa. Yeah, the blue shell. Oh no, the Buzzy Beetle. That's what it was. Yeah, the respawn ID for the Buzzy Beetle is actually, in fact, the ID for the shell. So that when it respawns as a shell, and that's the purpose of the one-way doors. So you don't just go back through the same path. You just go above. Now, trust me, I really wasn't expecting that bit to be hard. That top bit. I mean, I got it right first time, but when I was recording, I accidentally failed at it. I don't know how, but the Goomba managed to, get back up and beat me up. And now, as you can see here, I got lucky because that Koopa didn't die right up there. So that means I was able to respawn the shell in for it to kick. And it died now, so if I lose the shell now, then, well, obviously I won't be able to proceed. However, I did get lucky, so I just kick it here to break the brick, and I enter the pipe. Now I actually made a cut here because use it, but you really can't. So now you can get the coins, and you can't get the coins through any other way. The cannon's blocked again, so you can't use that. Now this bit is the spikes, obviously, so you can't go up, otherwise the spikes will fall down. Same with the piranha plant at the end of the well, sorry, it's a lava lotus for the Mario fans out there. Yeah, there's a lava plant, a lotus for the door. Now I'm just gonna forward this bit. It's a puzzle I actually used once in one of my old levels, but it got underrated, so I figured, I'd just revamp it a bit, make it look a bit better, and put it up here. So, wow, I'm still at this bit. Okay. Oh, I actually made a mistake there once because I accidentally kicked the shell. Now we're back. I also made this one before, this specific puzzle for a sort of Christmas special puzzle I made everybody on the LP Discord. I stopped. I just took it back because, well, quite simply, I don't think it got through many people in the LP Discord, so I changed it up and revamped it again, like I said. Let's move on to the next bit. This bit. Now this bit was for the for what's it called again? I called it a sort of one-way puzzle concept. So you have this big vertical tower and you keep going up it through one-way puzzles. And when I realised I didn't have that many one-way puzzles to think of, decided against using it. Next bit. This bit. Honestly, this is one of my most proudest concepts. I don't know why, but for some reason I just really wanted to find a way I could use Boom Boom without it being a boss fight, and here we are. Now, you're probably wondering, what if I catch this little question mark orb at the end, or while it's in the air? The answer is you can't. You can't even kick a shell while it's in the air and falling down, so that's why this works. And obviously you can't get down to it there because of the keys. Oh, and if you didn't notice, there's one-way doors there. Now, this bit I really like as well. This I actually used in a floor concept video. Nobody liked it, apparently, so I definitely used it here. But then again, that was just a showcase, so people did say make a level out of it, so here we are. I used it in a level. Ta-da! Now, if you actually look around in the editor, there's two parts that never actually got to the full stage of making. That was reintroducing my Mario Run concept and using that ice concept as a whole section. Now, that was Phillips, but he didn't have the time, so he was also very tired, surprisingly. But anyway, this is the play bit where you basically just play. Obviously this shell cannot be despawned. I'm actually surprised about how far I managed to get with this, but yeah, I just got lucky, I guess. Now this bit is where I failed many times. I kept on suffocating that shell by accident, which was really hard. In fact, this bit had a total of about 4 cheats and 4 impossible bits that I had to fix while in the making. And actually, there's an extra fifth one that happened during the ordinary contest, which is what this level was originally for, the ordinary level place contest. So let's move on. This bit, the boss fight. This is obviously the same thing as the bad mushroom section that I used before, but honestly, I am actually pretty proud of this. I used this for Nitro's Boom Boom, but he didn't like it, so I didn't use it. So I brought it here, and yeah. Now this bit, I really like this glitch here with the spring. I don't know how that happened, but I was experimenting with it. I was thinking I've got to use this glitch where if you crouch jump into a spring, which has a one-way door on top of it, then I need to use it for a level, and here we are with it being used. So yeah, I'm just going to skip this bit because it's just, well, kind of obvious. As above is below. That's not trolly by the way here. That's not very trolly because, as I said, it's as above is below, which is actually a movie reference. Really scary. Trust me, you don't want to watch that movie. Okay, next bit. Let's move on from there. Oh yeah, the rest of the coins are here, and you're supposed to kill yourself. And as you can see, Mario's got 2 lives, so you can respawn right here. Now, this bit, I got really scared. So, here we are. Let's actually fast forward the video, actually, to, say, 1.5. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this bit is probably one of the longest bits it took for me for the entire video, really, to record. I mean, sure, that bit I told you about with the 5 different cheats and 5 different ways of, what's the word for it, it being impossible. Now that bit took the longest in total, but that was only because of the cheat slash impossible bits, so I had to redo the video. But this bit, even with it being entirely successful, still was really bad. So let's move on. Yeah, this bit was chaotic. I found it chaotic personally, and as you can see, I messed up here. I was trying to get into that shell bit, but I accidentally got into the skip bit. So I actually had to leave it because I wasn't trying to use the skip bit for the video because I needed to show that every part was possible. So I lost that shell and my only possible mushroom because you got to hit that 4 times, and there's only 5 opportunities to get a shell / mushroom. So I lost my mushroom, so I had to do this all as small Mario. So honestly, I thought I was going to fail this bit. As you can see, I got my shell. I used that bit up there. And this bit got edited quite a few times because of its difficulty and its effect. I had to use the keys over here, and I have to admit that's a lot of item stacking that gets squashed. And there we go. That's a very weird glitch. It only worked in AS with a layer 1, so that was impressive. And actually, this bit I got scared too because I was thinking, oh, this bit's going to be a breeze because this is the easiest part of the game, or sorry, level, which is pretty much a game. But right here, let's reverse that back. Oh, dear God, there we are. Yeah, if we reverse that back a bit, we have Mario jumping onto there. Now that was risky, but I managed to make it, so let's keep that going. Then I jumped into that. By the way, this was all done with cuts, and as you can see, I went through the effort to make sure I kept to the same amount of points and the same amount of coins, so thumbs up to me. And I really like this design for water levels. Honestly, I think in the future I might make a water level because people keep on saying that they're really bad, especially with the bad water levels that are coming out recently. So I'm going to prove everybody wrong, hopefully, in a long time. I'm going to be making a water level. It's probably going to be my next level. Now this bit, honestly, I was thinking I really want to make a concept like this, and I figured I can't believe someone like Laser Cosmic or Luigi Bonus hasn't already done this already because it's such an obvious thing you can do. If we go back, obviously I decided to go for the classic 1-up mushroom approach. I did that to Philip's bit. It wasn't originally in Philip's original thing, but I figured let's make it a bit more traditional because this is traditional gameplay with a little bit of a flip side. So we hit that, and as you can see, oh well, the video's lagging. That's just brilliant. Probably going to cut this bit out. I'm back. So as you can see, every single enemy has been switched around. So now this enemy suffocates and these enemies get respawned. And the point of the door was to make sure that these were registered as alive, because as soon as you passed them and loaded them in and they suffocated, they were registered as dead. So that's why you had to go into the door to refresh it. So we obviously get rid of that, and we near the end of the level. I don't know why I brought the key. You don't actually need the key, but I brought the key anyway. Now is for the P-switch bit. I decided to keep that in. I mean, I did remove 3 different backtracks from Philips because there was no point in the backtracks because a lot of them were going through empty area. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Now this whole blackness over here, YouTube has no crop feature and I can't be asked to crop it out. That's just a video extending the playtime. So that's it.